Doesn't Jesus say forgives everyone if you accept him anyways? I can do whatever I wanted. Jesus is gonna forgive me for everything. No, God only forgives us when we ask him for forgiveness. We have to ask him for forgiveness. In humility, we have to ask him to forgive us. Now think about this. If I steal $500 from this guy and he says, Cliff, you stole $500 from me. And I say, well, here's 250. He says, wait a second, Cliff, you stole 500. You owe me more than 250. And I say, bug off. I think I owe you 250. So here's the 250. See, the problem with that is it's his $500 that I stole. And for me to think that I just can give him 250 and that's justice is wrong. You should give him interest. Okay, well, according to Christ, it's God who I've sinned against. And it is God who defines what I owe him. And according to God, when I sin, what I owe him is my life. The wages of sin is death. And God's a selfish is. Why is God a selfish person? I think God should give me something nice if I get cancer. He's the one who gave me, like if I have to give God all this when I get cancer, HIV, or some disease, doesn't God owe me something? No, God doesn't owe us anything. God gave us the gift of life and we messed it up. So God has been very generous. God gave his only son Christ to bleed and die on a cross. So God has given himself for us. Now the question is, how are we going to respond to God's grace, to his generosity? The Bible reveals that God is holy. Holiness is moral perfection, moral goodness. Holiness is separateness from evil. John writes in 1 John 1 verse 5, God is light. In him there is no darkness at all. Well then why is there evil and suffering in this world? If God is holy and if he created us, why is there so much evil? Ultimately, I do not know. But I can promise you it's more than possible for an all-powerful God to partially limit his power by creating us with a free will. And that's exactly what I believe. I think it's rather clear that God has gifted you and me with a free will. And at times we exercise that free will wonderfully, beautifully, magnificently. But at other times we're incredibly twisted as we exercise our free wills in highly irresponsible ways. Be it Adolf Hitler, Pol Pot, you or me. All of us have abused the gift of free will that God has given us.